You're recognized.
All right, thank you. Wow, a lot of misinformation around. So we just heard about, from our commissioner, the drop of AOB lawsuits that we've had within here. The last percentage that we saw was on Case Glide at 19%. I don't know where the 40% came from. No AOB company wakes up in the morning and says, yay, I can't wait to not get paid and wait 2.5, 3 years and get hit with PFSs and 57105s just so I can get up in the morning and feel fantastic. That's not right. So after even Hurricane Irma, you have a lot of folks that couldn't get a tarp on their home fast enough, can't afford to get temporary repairs done on their home. So what can they do? They find a vendor that has this type of contract so they can get that done. So our policy is like having money ready to go. Right? So in case of that peril exists and it's open, that you should be able to use those insurance proceeds to put your home back to pre-loss condition and especially put a temporary tarp to stop additional damages from happening. So for that itself, we need AOB contractors. It's like paying for the best medical insurance and then when you need a surgery, they give you the least likely care of Medicaid. That's what this is like right now. You've already taken the premiums for full coverage, but yet now with this bill, you now have managed care program workers coming to your home. And now you only have 18 months to supplement. We just heard 4 years. They're still dealing with this. How is 18 months supplemental going to help anybody here in the state of Florida? And a couple of other cleanups. Again, the 79% is skewed. We're skewing out 3 states. New York, yes, I know North Dakota is not that rampant, but Texas, with all of their non-wind related events, how many of the frozen pipe claims are still in litigation right now that's not into that? So again, if you want to say it, 79% of litigation arises out of 47 states. I don't know. Anyways, whatever you want for your narrative to push this through is whatever. But really the more concerning thing is Senate Bill 76, right here on line 185. Begin January 1st, 2022, each authorized insurer or insurer group issuing personal lines or commercial lines residential property insurance policies in this state shall file with the office on an annual basis in conjunction with the statements required by paragraph such and such. I'm not a lawyer, but the way I read this, we should have already had that data. Talking about putting the cart before the horse. We're here to fix a problem that doesn't exist until March when we finally get the data. Then what can we do? Are we going to come back here and say, oh, my bad, now the data is out. Let's go ahead and reverse this. How are we going to do that? What happens when next year a storm comes? We have no assignees. We're dealt with managed care workers. Again, have you ever been to a hospital and then you're given a managed care provider? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen from here on out, and that's what the insurance companies want. The insurance company lobby is strong. We've had now the 3rd bite of this apple, and it's only, I have still not seen the words premium reduction in this 105 page. Does not exist. We're here to reduce premiums and bring some relief to homeowners, and I don't think by doing this far is going to do that. All that's going to do is have insurance companies come into this market encouraged with bad behavior, because what's going to happen? Hey, we delay this guy 2 years, we take him to appraisal, and then we don't have to worry about a bad faith action. We slow walked somebody for 2 years. FedNat over in Louisiana got a $170,000 fine for slow walking. Other states don't take that. They have 30 days in Louisiana to make payment to a claim, 60 days to give that payment. That's what we're talking about in California. With double the population, 30 days to make first notice of that offer, and 60 days total to pay. In Florida, they want to give you 90 days, no recourse for any bad faith or slow walking, any of that. So, of course, why not come to Florida? We know the real headline was supposed to be these reinsurance rates are 46 cents on every dollar of our premium paid in. That's the real headline, not like roofers and attorneys and all that. That's a sexy headline for sure, and it got some great headlines. But let's be real. Reinsurance rates are what killing us. Taking that $2 billion for this RAP program that you said 3%. So we got a 46% increase. We put the RAP program and you get a 3% reduction. In my head, that's still a 43% increase. So I don't know how that works out or how that gave any savings to the state of Florida. Rather than take that $2 billion and say, citizens, let's compete in the reinsurance market and start driving rates down. That's how you reduce policy premiums, not by taking away more power from the homeowners. So I hope you do the right thing and vote this bill down. I just don't see how, when we do get the data, how we can come back here and say, now let's fix this. So I just hope that we can all sleep tonight knowing that our constituents here voted for us to help us bring relief, and this 105-page doesn't say anything about premium relief. So it's a sad day today.
You are recognized for 1 minute.
All right, thank you. And because I was missed on the last amendment, I just wanted to put in one piece of information. I just want to thank you, Senator, for introducing that last amendment. 19% of the lawsuits here since 2019 are assignment of benefit lawsuits. So we're saying we want to reduce litigation, what, by 19%? I'm just trying to figure out how somebody in not that great of a financial position can put their home back to pre-loss condition without the use of an assignment benefit. It's like walking into a doctor's office and they hand you an invoice on the way out and say, good luck on getting me paid. That's what's going to happen here. And in 2 years, not now, but in 2 years, folks that can't afford are going to come up here with pitchforks and say, I got underpaid by my insurance company, and I had no way to put my home back to pre-loss condition. It's very frustrating. So I just wanted to put that on the record that I think assignment of benefits needs to remain here in the state of Florida. And I think, Senator Boyd, to your point before, what more can they do on assignment of benefits outside of stripping their attorney's fees and costs? So I think it's important that the record be heard. Thank you. Just looking through this 105-page bill, I look for the words premium reduction. And it did not come up, unfortunately, and that's why we're here. So let's talk about why we're here, the crisis. This started in January, right? The insurance market has been up over 50%, $40 billion. And then why we're start getting a rubber stamp of double-digit rate increases? Not sure. But I brought it up on the last hearing, and our commissioner is here. I said, why don't we have a public hearing, as it is by law, for any rate over 15% given out to insurance companies? And the answer was, well, we had public hearings on our website. I pulled up the website right here. There is not one public hearing listed since 2021. So we are rubber stamping double-digit rate increases with zero type of outcry to the public. I don't see how this is legal. I just see that this fake crisis has brought us here today. We've had 3 bites at the apple from the insurance company's lobby, and this has just gone too far.
Thank you, sir.
So